My name is Mike Pruitt. I'm an employment law attorney at Jackson White. So I decided to go into law when I was in my later teenage years. Like many young people at that time, trying to decide what they wanted to do with the rest of their life. I was unsure at that time. And then over time, after thinking about it, felt that it was important to go into law. And you might say almost had an epiphany of such to do that. So by the time I was 19 years old, I knew that I was going to go to law school. I've been in practice for about 37 years right now. Most of my practice experience has been handling employment law cases. We do both individuals, employees, either current employees or former employees. We also represent businesses who have employment needs. For the past 15 or 20 years, that's been 100% of my practice. It was probably 80% of my practice going back maybe 33 years ago. Employment law is a widely changing area of the law. There are numerous federal and state statutes and regulations that apply. There are multiple court decisions applying employment law and in interpreting the same laws differently sometimes. So it's important, I think, in looking or trying to find an employment law attorney is to find someone that actually practices in employment law. You want to get someone who is experienced and doesn't dabble in employment law to handle your case. My philosophy is to listen, to be empathetic, but also to let my clients know what to expect in the process. I like to fix problems. As an attorney, sometimes there's a tendency of thinking it's about you. It's always been and is about the clients. What's the best thing for them? Because much of this employment law area involves an adversarial relationship with either an ex-employee or an ex-business, and there's usually another lawyer on the other side. I think that what gives me the best reward is that when my clients feel that they've been represented fairly and we're able to put past a real challenging experiences that they've had that are oftentimes pretty shattering in their lives.